Oh, this is a blessing. This is a blessing.
Oh, they get drunk as fuck. They black out. They do all the drugs under the 51 and make everyone who I love not worry about a damn some sort of negativity, some sort of darkness in order for you to feel that light. So if you really
Man.
took all the money in the world and ended all of the hunger, starvation, hold on, cool. I think I got it.
You always flexing.
Hello.
I love it. Hey, what's up? This is so awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah, sorry, like it's been scattered. Like my flight got delayed, so this is perfect timing.
Yeah, everything is perfect timing every time, every time. Anyways, okay, so I know we got a short amount of time, which is divinely aligned. I feel like it's gonna yeah, I love your jacket. Okay, fashion guru.
I
Okay,
like your
so
shirt. See, you got
yeah,
the yin yang, the red and white going on. I like that.
what? Oh yeah, 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 flexing. And I found my friends let me use his like hotel room for this, and because I don't have Wi-Fi, like, and I was like, oh, this is like old school, like 80s like drummer background, you
Like
know what I'm
that.
saying?
Yeah.
70s. Yeah. I was like, perfect vibe. Okay, so welcome to the Highest Frequency Podcast. And
Pleasure to
I'll
be.
let you introduce yourself, but real quick, you are a motherfucking drummer. Okay, so that's all I gotta say. So go ahead.
I'm the Italian drummer. My name is Marco Cidigliano. I'm born and raised in Rochester, New York, first generation. All of my family is from South Italy. And yeah, my whole life is me traveling the world playing music. I study my main because this is highest frequency, right? So we're like talking about spiritual things, and so to tap into that, what really guided me and my mindset, I made a shift once I started listening to this philosopher Alan Watts,
I like
and
him.
is absolutely incredible, and the way he breaks down philosophies of life just in layman's terms is beautiful. And he got me actually into Zen Buddhism. I have like this Buddhist tattoo of
Nice.
Siddhartha, and then also Taoism, like the yin and the yang. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, so these are just literally metaphors for life and how to live a peaceful life, have a mindful presence in life. So when I started shifting my mind towards it's half that and then half um what do we say half uh, I forgot what the philosophical term for it is, stoicism. So getting the work done that you know you have to get done even if you don't feel like it, so half and half.
Yeah, it's
That's
like half being
yeah,
logical into like physical reality and half having the balance with like the spiritual world.
exactly. And so I found peace in that unification of that duality of calmness, but also getting that work done and really putting in the hours on my craft to become as great as I can be. And I'm still doing it to this day. I've just released a series called Marco's Monk Mode, where I fast for 5 days, no food, just water. And
Yo, I've
I
been literally talking about this to everyone about water fasting, but go ahead. Wow,
so
that's
important. It's
amazing.
so important. And Jesus did it in the Bible. And so I read the New Testament of the Bible and throughout that 5 day period, and I worked out for an hour each day, practiced for 11 hours each day, and was just very
Ye-
regimented. I woke up, I cold plunged. It was just like, yeah. So all of that ties into just having a militaristic mindset and setting a schedule for yourself and getting shit done.
Yeah, that's it. Wow, that's amazing. I love that. Exactly. So drumming, speak about like what is like is this your like what do you want to do with it? Like the passion behind it, like what's your pursuit, your legacy with it? 'Cause like I know
Yeah,
you like you seem like you want to build something big.
for sure, for sure. So initially, the first thing I'll say, like, there's layers to answer this question. The very first outer layer is that drums make me happy, right?
Mm,
Like, it's the first thing in my life that I found that allowed me to find peace, and it felt like I was home when I was behind the drum set. The second layer is that I found a passion to become as good as I can. I found out I was naturally gifted, and I can put in hard work to become the greatest. And then the deepest layer of this all is I uh, I I what is the word? I encourage my friends to find their purpose in life. The meaning of life, I believe, is to fulfill your purpose in life. And so you have to find your purpose in life. What makes your heart the fullest? Because you only live one time. And so you want to be doing what makes you feel the most fulfilled in this exact lifetime. And so uh, drumming is that for me. And through drumming, I can inspire, spread love, spread joy, and just I can radiate just kindness and positivity through my craft, and it just brings joy to other people. I see the smiles on their faces, and I feed off of it, and it affects the way I play music. And so I feel like I'm fulfilling my purpose by playing the drums and spreading that inspiration, inspiring other people, and through that, I'm fulfilling the meaning of life for me. And so that's the deepest meaning of what I'm trying to achieve on the drums, and the fact that I get to do this full time and travel the world and see new sights and meet beautiful people makes me feel extremely blessed.
it's the best, right? When you travel, you meet the most amazing souls on the planet.
Absolutely.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mhm.
Wow. Okay.
We have ops, they have both have ops or point of my office there, but yeah.
So, so if you had all the money in the world, what would you be doing right now with it?
Hmm. Interesting question.
I know.
If I had all the money in the world, okay, if I had all the money in the world, um, wow. The first thing I'm doing is, oh, that's an interesting question because the immediate reaction of any human being who's empathetic is they want to cure all the diseases and end all the chaos in the world, but that negates the theory of the yin yang of there needs to
Damn.
be some sort of negativity, some sort of darkness in order for you to feel that light. So if you really took
Damn.
all the money in the world and ended all of the hunger, starvation, diseases, all of the wars, if you ended all of that and life was just this neutral, peaceful thing, it would be kind of boring, bland, mundane, and I don't know. I think that's a stupid answer. The initial answer that we have as humans is a very, very scary answer, actually, if you really think deeply into it. So man, I would bless the people who I love for sure, and I would, yeah, to bless a lot of people that I love. I guess there's no point investing if I have all the money in the world,
Yeah,
and
exactly.
I would just curate a lifestyle for me that made me not worry about a damn thing, and make everyone who I love not worry about a damn thing. And also now I can be the curator of events, like throw festivals and have my favorite artists play the festivals and my friends and just to have create this sort of paradise, I guess, that's a getaway from the chaotic lifestyle that we all live.
Creating like a heaven, like I was thinking, like your drums, your music, the music you produce is like the frequency of love.
Mhm.
You're
Absolutely, I
sharing that
love.
through your art.
Yes.
Oh yeah, so here's how much time do you have right now?
My flight got delayed. It's 10:51. I think I'll start boarding in about 30-45 minutes.
Okay. I'll keep it short. I wanted to ask, so I live in the fighter world, it's like fighters all around me all the time, but everyone's so humble. And like, it's just like such an amazing experience here. And just like it's been 3 years I've been living at jumping different Muay Thai camps and big martial arts schools.
Yeah.
And it's completely changed my life. But like, so the drummer life, the people inside your circles, like what type of lifestyle is that? What type of people, because like it's a whole different art, from martial arts, from fighters to drummers and
Yeah.
concerts and that type of performances.
Okay, I'll answer that question by explaining the yin, the yang, and then the center. And I believe I'm the center.
I love that.
So the yin is some. So we're talking about the lifestyle musicians lead. Some musicians lead a chaotic rock star lifestyle, like 70s rock and roll. They play arenas sold out. They finish the show. They get drunk as fuck. They black out. They do all the drugs under the sun,
You
and they
talking
have
about
all
like
this.
Hollywood?
Yeah, like rock and roll Hollywood. Like they black out and they go to the after party and they pass out in a bed full of strippers. Like rock and roll
Exactly.
classic rock star lifestyle. And that's very
That,
hedonistic.
yeah.
um that's the yin. The yang is you have a lot of musicians who are very um I guess conscious and just they stay away from all of the drugs and alcohol, all of the hedonistic all of the haram shit that's out there in the world that's kind of leading you to temptation, like the apple in the Garden of Eden. They stay away from all that. They lead a healthy lifestyle, go to the gym, and they play like very humble clubs. Maybe they do play arenas too, but they don't live that rock star lifestyle. And then there's cats like me who I do absolutely both. You know what I'm saying? I indulge in the hedonistic activities every
Respect.
now and again, right? To celebrate life and enjoy life.
Yeah.
But also, you saw me last night on my story. I'm in the gym from 1 to 3 in the morning, right?
You
Getting it
have
in.
the soul where you can jump in and out of dimensions and not like let it phase you, you know?
Yeah, absolutely. I love that description
I
of it.
get
That's what
it.
it is. Yeah.
Yeah, I get it.
Absolutely. I feel like you're the same way where it's like, if you need to party, you can go party and have fun and let go. It's the ability to be able to let go, but also be in control of your life and be disciplined enough and regimented to get that work done that you need to do.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Damn. Okay, and then I want to ask, I just want to bring up, I'm just going to say one word and let you, whatever, the word fear.
Fear.
Like, what do you want to share about that?
So here's the initial reaction that a human being would have towards fear is like negative emotions. That's the one thing
Yeah,
that I know. And then the classic saying, there's nothing to fear but fear itself, right? And we're taught this from a child. And I believe, let me break that down. What that means to me, fear is what you conjure up in your head. It's always things that you make believe because we're never afraid of the dark. We're afraid of what we think is in the dark. And I love that saying too. I love that. You're never afraid of the dark. You're afraid of what you imagine and conjure up is in the dark. And so
yeah,
anytime I feel
100%.
fear, I try my best to. This is a whose quote is this? I studied a bunch of millionaires and successful like Michael Jordan, Conor McGregor, Kobe Bryant. Like somebody
Absolutely.
said, when you feel fear, you need to literally run at it, like run towards it in a nightmare. When there's a scary monster, turn towards that monster, look him in the eye, say, "What do you want from me? What do you want?" And you can't back down. And so
Yeah.
whenever you feel fear, you usually that's God giving you an opportunity to grow. And so it's your choice. Are you gonna run away from this fearful thing, or are you going to run face first at it and encounter it and conquer it? So it gives you the opportunity to challenge yourself and grow. Fear is growth. That's what it is.
Wow, that was an incredible answer. You're so wise. I love it. I
Thank
knew
you
we
so
met for a
much.
reason. I won't say how we met. I won't say how we met. Well, we've never actually met, but we've been
Not
following each other for a minute.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So it's just like I feel like souls are encountered for a reason in this life, and I feel like
Yeah,
mentality also brings us closer together. Like you can feel a vibe out when you meet someone. You're like, I wouldn't want to be around this person. And then the those who are like you're a fighter. You're very disciplined. So your mindset, me and you are very similar in that way. Where it's like
exactly.
I was WhatsApping you like, yo, can we get the interview this time? You're like, I'm training this time, and that means you're training. Like you can't move it around. You're doing what you're doing. You're scheduled, regimented, and disciplined. And I tend to gravitate towards and understand, be understood more by disciplined people like yourself.
Thank you. You're the same way, and that's why you're on here. I knew your mindset was, like I said, yeah. Okay, so next question real quick. I'm gonna, what this is a deep question, but what's the legacy you want to leave
Ooh, I
for
love that.
yourself, for your family, for the world, whatever? Like what's the legacy you want to leave?
I want to leave a legacy of how discipline can lead towards greatness. There's this anime character named Rock Lee from Naruto, and Rock Lee is the only shinobi. He's the only ninja in the entire series, as far as I'm concerned, that is not blessed with these like magical powers. No Sharingan, no Rinnegan, no. He can't like move water. He can't move things with his hands. He can't. He has no powers except for his hard work. And so this motherfucker is out in the yard doing 2,000 push-ups and 10,000 kicks. And he's if I cannot do 5,000 push-ups, then I have to run around the city on my hands, like run around the Hidden Leaf Village on his hands. And he does this, and he's just such a hard worker. And so, because he's an underdog, he has to work even harder to be able to compete with those who are naturally gifted. And so I feel that way for
It sounds
myself. I'm
like
sick.
David Goggins too. David
I
Goggins, are
love
you?
Goggins. Yeah, I love
He's,
Goggins. Exactly.
anyways, that reminds me of him.
Yeah, yeah, I love that. I never thought of that. So Goggins is the same way. I love that. Where like whenever I'm on a run on a treadmill or something, it's like you got Goggins barking in your head, like stay hard, motherfucker. They don't know me, son. They don't know me, son. So I really resonate with that Rock Lee character because the same way it's like that grind set. You grind even harder, and so what the cool part about me being the person that I am is that it inspires my friends to get in the gym, to
Exactly.
schedule out their lives, to sometimes quit their jobs and full on pursue their
Yes,
dreams. And I'm so, so, so happy that I'm the person that they can look to and be like, I'm gonna quit my job and chase my dreams. And
yes,
I dap them up, I give them a hug. I'm like, I respect that so much because that means you believe in yourself. And I love when everybody believes in themselves. I believe that's also my purpose. It's to spread the self belief in other people.
yeah, same. Wow,
Absolutely.
that's so great. That's so great. Um, wisdom. What do you think? What do you think wisdom? Why wisdom?
What I know about wisdom is that there's two words that are similar. There's wisdom and there's knowledge. And so they say that knowledge is acquiring information and wisdom is having the experience enough to have done that thing over and over again to know the best way to do something. So it's like knowledge can be me looking up why I looked this up actually the other day. It's I guess this doesn't tie into to wisdom, but
No,
looking up.
well, no, it's knowledge is like physical. It's like material, material knowledge is, the books, the business, all the material things on earth. And then
Yes.
wisdom is like you know, um, the spiritual behind all of the physical.
Yeah, exactly. I like that actually. I like that a lot. So it's like knowledge is like the education, and then it becomes like for on my instrument, exactly what you just said. I love that. So on my instrument, it's like knowledge is me learning how to do rudiments and things like that. But wisdom is being able to let go of that and let the higher power use me as a vessel almost and speak through me. And so it becomes more of a spiritual religious thing on the instrument. So like there's you acquiring knowledge, and that's the first level. And the second level is the wisdom of the spirituality, being able to really uh, conjure emotions via your instrument. So yeah, you're absolutely correct. Absolutely, that's what it is. The experience.
Nah, we both correct.
Absolutely, absolutely.
You got Pink Panther
Yeah,
sipping on some juice.
some bubble tea. I love bubble tea.
That's some good
Boba.
stuff.
Absolutely.
So, like, okay, where do you think you go when after this world? What's your philosophy? What's your philosophy in
Ooh,
life?
ooh, very deep question. I love that. I believe. Ooh, it's changed throughout the years. Like because
Of course.
initially, yeah, initially you believe that you have to be a good person on earth so you can get into heaven and experience an eternity of paradise. But I've tended to unsubscribe to that little what's that little potion?
Ginger shot.
Ooh,
Ginger shot.
looks like it tastes great, huh?
I love it.
Yeah, the face you made when you took the shot. All right, hold up. Let me get back to it. But so initially, you want to behave on Earth and avoid hedonistic things in order to experience pure pleasure in heaven. When it's like what if after we die, we don't go to heaven or hell or anything like that? We don't get reincarnated. It doesn't matter. In that case, you might as well enjoy all your time on this earth. And so I've I've like because the Bible preaches against hedonistic things such as masturbation and sex and things like that. And it's like, am I really gonna wait till marriage to have sex? To get into
I see.
heaven? To work?
Yeah. Well, I see sin like in the Bible, it's so much deeper. It's like little white lies to ourselves, like what we want, like we want to be the highest versions of ourselves, and that includes like lust, lust is a sin. It's
Yeah,
like really like becoming into your purest nature so you can be the highest self and serve, God in your purest form through your
yeah.
passions. And that's like cleansing our body, like the water fasting and stuff. Like I'm such a nerd in like all kinds of natural healing, and like I know so many like recovery stories of healing, all from AIDS to cancers to tumors, like from water fasting to juice cleanses. um but yeah.
No, it's very true. I agree with that wholeheartedly. Like little white lies that you tell yourself can lead towards bigger lies as well. And words like there's this
Yeah,
book called The Four Agreements, which
like,
talks about how powerful words are too.
oh yeah, the four agreements. Have you heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza?
I have not.
You got to check him out. He's a neuroscience. Anyways, he broke his back. They said he'd never walk again. And then he visualized in his mind for like 6 months he just visualized healing his back every day. And then like
Mm.
he literally healed his back through visualization. And then he became a neuroscience doctor and traveled the world sharing the science behind how visualization can literally heal your body.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
inspiring. That's
Yeah.
inspiring. I love hearing stories like that. Where it's
He's
like
a, he's really
through belief,
inspirational.
through belief, it's like you can. Manifestation is a very controversial topic because I believe in it, and I'm sure you do as well. But certain people they believe manifestation is just wishful thinking, and it's
Yeah,
like
but
it's
it's
much
like,
more than that.
yeah, it's like a connection with the Holy Spirit as well.
Absolutely, absolutely, I believe that, and it's
There's
like,
but there's a lot of tricks in this world.
yeah,
You know what I'm
a
saying?
lot of.
A lot of loopholes that are tricking people into things that are not like, a lot of manipulation.
So true, especially with mainstream media. So it's
Yeah.
like I encourage people to learn the laws of the universe. Actually,
Yeah. Yeah, but like
yeah,
you said, a lot of people think it's just we wishful think and it will track, but it's really like your things might happen, but you're unconsciously connecting to God, but it's like there's a deeper connection, like the Holy Spirit will run through you, and then you'll realize like the frequency is of love. Then you'll
absolutely,
want then you'll follow your passion. Once that river starts to flow in you, you start to follow your passion, you follow your dreams, but that's blocked off on 99% of society around the world because of all the programs and the educational system. We've been completely blocked off from the spiritual essence of who we are. We were never
yeah,
taught our emotions in school. We were never taught who we are. They just sat us at a desk and divided us and put us in different classrooms by the way that we did on a test.
yeah. So
Like,
true, so true. Yeah, school system is a whole another thing where it's like it's designed to teach us to be mindless zombies working a 9 to 5 and not follow our dreams or passions and not understand why we feel how we feel and not understand how
they
money works.
they take the children are vulnerable, and they strip them naked and they put them in a boot camp. You know what I'm saying? Unconsciously. That's what they do because children are like the main source of love. Children are
Yeah,
innocent. So they
so
strip us
true.
naked of everything and then put us in this like school system, a camp. The
Wow.
Matrix. It was a simulation. It looked so real.
Man, that is exactly what it is though. I mean, like the movie The Matrix is literally a metaphor for life. I
Yeah.
live by that too. And you have to
Yeah.
learn how to break the matrix. And I believe learning the laws of the universe allows you to break the matrix absolutely wholeheartedly.
Yeah. If you
Yeah.
ever want
So
to do a podcast just by talking about this stuff, I'd be so down.
I'm super, super down. Absolutely.
I
Absolutely.
get
I love,
deep. I can get deep in
yeah.
this stuff.
Me too. I'm not trying to talk about the weather. You know what I'm saying? Like I
Like,
love like these are the real talks.
Yeah, that people need to hear too. And it's hard to speak that truth. You know, I held my voice for so long because like there's so many things that it's time for me to speak up, you know? And the people that don't like you, they don't need to be around your circle anyways.
Exactly.
You're trying to create a tribe, not, you know what I'm saying? It's like being your
Absolutely.
authentic self. And that's been hard for me.
Yeah.
So that's another question real fast. You know, how for me it's I've struggled with, you know, like being on camera and like really like just being my authentic self, even off camera, and just like I'm just like this really energetic person. How has, you know, like obviously you're so used to being on stage, but like in the beginning and stuff, like did you ever go through any type of like doubt and fear of who you know, because you seem very authentic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
absolutely. It took a
Like you
while to become comfortable.
are
At the
you
beginning, it's
can you say you're fully comfortable right now, or are you still growing?
billion percent. I'm super comfortable. I'm almost too comfortable sometimes.
Wow.
Yeah. Now, this was a this was via two things. When I'm on stage playing the drums, it's like I've done that so many hours. It's like how Kobe Bryant talks about making that buzzer beater shot. He's like, I did it so many times in practice that when it's game time, I'm calm. Like heart rate is baseline, just chilling. So that's how I feel right now. That's how I feel when I'm on stage. There's like a little bit of nerves before like a big show, of course, but it's like this is what you do. It's like this is what you were put on this earth to do. But what I did actually in college to get me to be more extroverted and more confident is I would do stupid shit all the time with my friends. I'd be going up to random people in the street and like saying like, "Hey, did you see that green that green horse running up the street yesterday?" Like some random stupid shit. Like it started by
That's
just
what I'm
being like
saying.
it started by seeing like it started by doing random things like, "Excuse me, do you know the
Stepping out of
time?"
your go ahead.
Exactly. Just yeah, exactly. Like you said, just stepping out of your comfort zone, and then you do weird things. So there was, I'm not gonna say what the channel is, but I had this channel on Instagram where I posted all the things that I did, and like at one point I was like, I stood on a table in the food court in the Mall of America. It's like there was a bunch of
Love
families all
it.
around, and I screamed, and I will always love. And I'm like screaming at the top of my lungs.
That right
Whitney
there will
Houston.
break your fear. That right there takes like fierce, like that takes a lot of confidence.
Yeah, and it was
That's
like
incredible.
that's training for. It's like okay, I did that, and all they did was kind of like weirdly look at me a little bit, but like
Yeah,
nobody's gonna come up to you and like fight you or like talk shit to your face.
exactly.
It's
Who
just like
cares?
yeah, so it's like at the end of the day, everybody's in their own world and in their own head, so they're not even thinking about the things that you're thinking about. So
Yeah,
yeah, you're just a free spirit in this world, and once you fully
yeah.
realize that, you can let go and be free 100%.
Yeah, exactly. Me and my friend are doing challenges this week because we gotta focus on. We both have a fight next month, and we're gonna focus on these different challenges. But my challenge for him is he has to hold up a sign on the street that says, "Take me on the craziest adventure of my life." And
Oh shit.
and then after that, he's got to do 10 minutes in the ice bath. He hates the ice bath, and then I got to run like 10 miles.
Ooh, you guys are hardcore.
Yeah, you gotta go hard, yeah. But anyways, like challenges like that, like holding up a sign, like you never know what's gonna happen. I'm telling you, and it's all aligned. I was telling him, I was like, listen, you're gonna go on the coolest adventures. I've done this shit before. I've done crazy shit, holding up random ass signs. People take me to crazy ass places.
Damn, you've done
Like,
it before?
yeah, I used to do it all the time. I
That's
did it in Costa
scary as
Rica.
hell.
When I was
Damn,
in
what if you
Costa
got
Rica,
kidnapped?
nah, because I felt the energy. I'm so in tune. You know, it's like I'm so
Damn.
elevated that I only create those like positive experiences. Now, catch me 7 years ago, all the experiences were all fucking hell.
Damn. So you went
So
through
like
it to
I
make it
went
out.
through the wait, you'll understand. I'm transmutation. I'm going through like an alchemy within my soul.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, 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 absolutely.
Transmutation within myself, which we all are. Well,
Mm-hmm.
you definitely are too.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I love that. And it's like I feel like because I mean, I only know briefly, but I feel like because you experience all of that like darkness, that now you're able to like feel that vibration of the higher vibration, that lightness,
Yeah,
much easier. It's more natural for you. You can because you can weed it out. You've experienced the dark, and so have I. And so I can look at
yeah,
someone in their eyes, I can hear them talk, and I can just be like, This motherfucker does not give a shit. This motherfucker's fake as fuck. You have different alternatives, and so I can weed that out as well. It's like a superpower when you've been traumatized for sure.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah. I'm
Um,
at the gate right now, and they're like starting to walk around, and I'm literally at my gate A5 right here.
I love it. Where are you going?
I'm going to Nashville.
Oh, nice. I love Nashville. I used to live in Tennessee.
Yeah. Are
Long
you
time.
vegan or anything, or
I'm a freegan.
what's a freegan?
A freegan is I'm mostly raw fruits and vegetable or just raw fall off the tree. It's natural given.
Oh, nice.
Herbs, and sometimes when I say freegan, I'll eat like fresh caught fish.
Oh, beautiful. I love fish. Seafood's my favorite. My favorite
Yeah,
ever. Ever.
yeah.
Yeah, but in Nashville they
And
have this thing called Hattie B's chicken. It's like the best chicken ever.
and you know what? On the Jesus's supper table, it's fruits and fish and bread,
Yeah,
homemade bread.
exactly. Ah, you're absolutely
Fruit,
correct.
it's fruits. Fruits are literally we can't even go into right now, but fruits are the highest frequency. It's
What's your favorite
literally
fruit?
I love them all. I can't discriminate because they all speak to me.
Do you
Coconut,
like a jackfruit?
mango, watermelon.
You ever have a jackfruit?
Jackfruit is my favies. Oh, she's my baby. They speak.
Yeah. Wow, that's you're gonna have to talk to me more about fruit later. I'm gonna have to hear about the spirituality of fruit because I know very spiritual people do tap deep into the fruit culture.
Yeah, because it's just like so when you eat meat, it keeps you more grounded. People who eat meat are more in power and they're more like aggressive. All the
Yeah, for sure.
slaughterhouses, the energy, so that but so when you get on this fruitarian diet, your body elevates to this highest frequency where you really got to balance yourself because you're doing a fast on this, but you fly high, you get really connected. Everything is perfectly clear. It's
Yeah,
insane. I've done like 80 days juice fast, nothing to eat for 80 days. I've done like I want to do a water fast soon, but I've done 3 long-term juice cleanses and every time I
damn.
had so much energy, my mind was clear, like everything was like it's just you have to experience. But
Wow,
there's
that's
so much.
insane.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. But okay, we're definitely gonna do another. We have to do another part. We have to do another whatever this is. I don't
Follow it
want to
up for
guest
sure.
star. I don't want to call it like interview podcast. Just family.
Yeah, 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 absolutely.
Awesome. Yeah. So thank you so much, Marco.
My
Can
pleasure,
you
Miss Baby
say
Ninja.
yes? Can you say your Instagram?
My Instagram is at Marco Cirigliano. That's MarcoCirigliano, the Italian drummer.
And you're Italian.
100%.
And where were you born? Because you speak such good English.
Well, I was born in America, actually. I'm the first generation born here. So, yeah,
What part of America?
I was born in Rochester, New York.
New
If you've ever heard
York.
of that. Yeah, yeah. So Rochester, some people know it and I get surprised. Some people don't, and I just go, it's near Syracuse, New York, near Buffalo, New York. And so if you know those areas, it's right up around there. And yeah, it's a beautiful city and I fucking love my city and I'm flying out of it right now. And I love Rochester and I love Italy as well. I'm like the most nationalistic Italian. I got the flag on my hand.
I love
Like
that.
my family's all there in South Italy, so I go there and I visit them as often as I can. And it's fucking amazing. And so, yeah,
Oh, that's incredible.
yes, thank you.
Okay. Yeah, thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your time.
My pleasure. It's been a beautiful conversation.
Yeah, you're amazing.
Thank you. You're amazing as well.
Okay, I'll speak to you soon.
Absolutely. Talk to you later and have a beautiful day. Have the best day of your life.
Yes, you too.
All right. See you later, Nick.